Kind of looks like somebody might have cleared some of this out since last time I was out here. It's an interesting cemetery. There's all the graves are pretty much in a straight line to the road. The road's right up there. Then you got some other stones like this one. I'm guessing that's another marker that's really, really old. But I don't know. You got, let's see, 1933. This was 1932. This one here is a 1925, daughter of John Short, age unknown. That's kind of sad. So, infant son, 1927. This one here has a couple markers. There's this little one, and then there's a bigger one. This is also, this kid lived 2 days, this little girl, 1930s. Yeah, 1930s. You have another kid, aged 1 hour, 1930s. Infant son, 1933. There's a broken piece of one. Infant twin sons, 1924. It's about a 1-year-old. It's a teenager, 1933. And I think that's it. That could be a piece of another one right there. It's been broken long ago. But I don't know, the weird thing is it's mostly kids. And mostly all in the 30s, but then there's a couple outliers. And I think there's 2 adults. And nobody's got the same family name. I mean, this is like, okay, there's markers. Then there's obviously a depression right here. So there was another one right there, but the marker's gone. Yeah, so you got this adult, lived from 1848 to 32. Then you got this woman, 1879, 1933. That's the 2 adults. They got different last names, different dates that they died, a year or so apart. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, there's a couple more depressions in the ground. I know it's hard for y'all to see, but there's a pretty good size one right there. There's actually, the leaves are probably covering it right now, but first time me and my daughter came out here, there's actually some wagon, like old wagon road tracks through here. But I can't remember if it was running like parallel to it or if it ran back across there. Yeah, the leaves are a little too thick right now. But anyway, I don't know. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, at least 12 graves that I can tell. I actually did a little bit of research when I first found it, because the first time I found it, I didn't remember the adults, and I thought it was all kids, and I thought it was just kind of a little sad and creepy. But then I went back and looked, and there's actually some people that have documented this this cemetery on one of those find-a graves, and they actually had done research on some of these. I believe this older gentleman here, I think his death certificate was on there, but it said unknown natural causes. One of the infants, theirs was on there. It was colitis, and one of the other ones, it was something I couldn't read, and then it said in parentheses body blue. So I'm assuming the baby stopped breathing, asphyxiation or something. But the rest of them, I don't know. But it's just kind of, it's weird that they're all different names. I mean, it's not like it's a family plot or anything. And some of these names, I mean, they're recognizable names for the area, this county. I mean, there's a whole lot of Goforths around here. In fact, I've worked with several of them, known several of them. But yeah, I don't know. Well, let me know what y'all think about this. I think it's pretty cool, but I'm glad somebody's come through here and cleaned it out a little bit. Being on the federal park land, it's not like you can come out here and just start cutting trees and clearing stuff out. So maybe they come out here every once in a while and clear it out. This cemetery is not on any maps anymore. I think I found it on one map that I have at the house of this area. It's an older map, but I believe when I saw it on that Find a Graves thing, somebody just called it Battleground Cemetery, I guess because we're in the Battleground Park. But there was also down the road at one time back in the I'd say 19th, 20th century, somewhere in the end of the 19th, early 20th century, there was a school right down there called Battleground School. So maybe this actually was Battleground Cemetery. But like I say, there's no telling. But looks like somebody's raked all the leaves back, actually, now that I see it's actually it's piled up along there. So somebody came through and did clear this out. That's good. At least I know they're trying to take care of it. Be nice if they cut some of these little saplings down, but eventually it'll all be gone. This big rock right here, I don't know if this is a part of a marker. I mean, you got an adult grave right there, and then there's a huge rock right here. So I don't know if this used to be further back this way and it's just kind of settled with the ground. Maybe there's another one I'm standing on right now, but most old graves, you can see the depression in the ground. And a lot of people falsely identify that as that the grave has been robbed because it's all sunk down. They think somebody came along and robbed the grave, but really what it is the old wooden casket just rotted away, and the ground just settled on it. I mean, I think some of these graves are, what, 70 70, 80 years old. So, and I don't know if there's any more out that way. I know there are some rock piles out there. So there was something going on back then. But anyway, I've been wanting to make a video on that for a while. Just trying to find the right time to come out here. But I think the old wagon tracks I was talking about, it's pretty obvious when we were out here last time. We could see them, but I'm not seeing it now. There's so much leaf cover on the ground. Plus it just rained. But actually my daughter's the one that pointed that out. She's like, there's wagon tracks right there. So, I don't know. It's pretty cool though. It's nice to find something like that, you know, because they're telling most people probably just walk right by it. I mean, they cleared it out. You can see it. Usually it's pretty covered up, and everybody just walks right down the trail and probably never pays it any attention. I actually was driving down the road out there one evening and looked through, and I saw the tall gravestone for the little girl right there. And that's when I realized there was something out there. Started looking into it and found out, yeah, there's a cemetery out there. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this one, and I guess we'll wrap it up for the day. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.